Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. Now we are approaching towards the end of our course. So we have so far learned about the Dow theory, we have learned about various supports and resistances, various kind of chart patterns, various kind of candlestick chart pattern, reversal patterns, and we have known about multiple indicators. So with all this knowledge, we have to go into the market and have our trade setup. The trade setup is nothing but a combination of whatever we learn about the market, that is the combination of indicators and chart patterns, and devising a trading methodology by which we can every time enter and exit. Now a trading methodology can be successful in particular set of market, and if the market condition change, the trading methodology that we were using may become irrelevant. So it is very important for any individual trader or analyst to keep on continuously analyzing and assessing the market and to understand the way the market is changing. Suppose a market was trending and then for a few months the market becomes very range bound. Would the same way of trading actually be successful in those two kinds of markets? It won't. So that's why it is very important to assess the market. Any kind of trading strategy, good trading strategy, work very well in a trending market, or most trading strategies are made to work in a very well trending market. But the traders or analysts or strategists feel a lot of problem when the market is range bound, because when in a range bound market it doesn't have any set patterns by which it actually fluctuates, and that is why it is always also very important to know the news flows, the overall scenario in the market, the overall sentiment in the market, to understand that if the present scenario is right for a momentum driven trend, up or downtrend, or people are less interested or there is indecision, so there would be much more range bound activity. Now when we are trading, it is also important to understand the time frame. Suppose a market is overall range bound, like Nifty suppose in a period is overall range bound, it is an index, but if you look at hourly chart, it won't be appearing range bound in that time frame. So it would be trending in a wide range and it would be trending during those small movements of few days. So in hourly time frame, the movements won't be that much range bound. So it is important to understand which time frame to actually trade, and then also the overall scenario of the market in different time frames. If we see, there are three different or distinct way in which strategies are divided in general. There are multiple other ways, but these three are most popular, and if we talk about them, the first one is the trend following way of trading, the second one is contrarian way of trading, like we are taking the reversal trades or we are trying to take the reversal trades, and third is the swing. Swing is the most popular because swing actually gives you to enter in a already existing trade with a small stop loss. But each and every way of trading has its own way of taking advantage of the market situation at their own disadvantages also. So when we are talking about the market, we will discuss about these three way of trading, and we will discuss two sample strategy in each categories. Now the sample strategies that we discuss are valid for certain kind of market scenarios. So we are not suggesting you to trade according to these strategies. These are just indicative strategies. You have to assess them, understand them, and try to devise your own way of building strategies. And after all this, we will also discuss how one can trade a normally range bound market. So we will discuss a little bit about that also, but again this is a sample strategy We are not advising you to go into the market and trade according to the strategy. This is again for your understanding, so that you can build upon your understanding and you can build your own strategy.